I had the opportunity when I was running for Congress to have a fundraiser in Odessa. A friend of mine, Barney Jones, who since passed on, was a highway contractor, and he was going to help us. And he allowed us to use his home. And a staff member for me, a guy named Ricky Knox, who was very creative, one of the most creative persons I've ever known, and has done extremely well. And if any of you still know Ricky, he's got plenty of money. He can loan you a little money if you find him.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
Yeah, he'll like that. But he did the invitation, and we got the leadership of Odessa to sign on, that they were going to be for me, and nice invitation, everything. And so the girl that was working on catering and everything like that had talked to Ricky, and she's talking to Barney Jones, and Barney told us, said, my house will handle 150, 200 people. And so she made a comment, well, I hope they all don't show up. And he said, 200 people? We can handle. And she said, no, he invited 25,000. I said, what? And he had invited 25,000 people, and Barney just went through the roof. He said, they'll tear my house up. He'll be parking on the grass, my neighbors, and we can't handle that many people. What are we going to do? And so I called Ricky to jump about it, and he said, look, I planned it the same time that the Dallas Cowboys are playing the Eagles. It's on Monday night, Monday night football, same time, and we charge a minimum $100. And he said, the key is people get those invitations, they'll see the leadership supporting us, and that'll help us. But there won't be 200 people show up. And I think it came out around 160. For weeks, everywhere I went in Odessa, people say, hey, I'm sorry I missed the fundraiser. I was tied up or something like that. But Barney almost died of a heart attack thinking they were going to have 25,000 people. In politics, if you're going to have an event and you think there's going to be 50 people there, then you get a room for about 30 or 40. I think back in the presidential campaign, Romney had an event with the leadership of Detroit and the manufacturers, car manufacturers and everything. And they had it at Ford Field where the Detroit Lions play. And it holds 70, 80,000 people. They had about 10,000 people, but it looked like no one was there. Mm-hmm. And you want it to look like that people are fighting to get in. Mm-hmm. It goes back to on the Boone Pickens funeral, how proud he'd be that people had to have a ticket to get in. And the only thing that made him prouder if they'd been scalping those tickets out there.